unit we went to Maiden Gully Primary School in a grade 5 class. Our topic was light, with our aim to teach students that light from a source forms shadows and can be absorbed, reflected and refracted. Using the 5E model, we had the students participate in a number of interactive activities to engage, explore, explain, elaborate and evaluate their learning.
Our Engage phase went for 2 lessons. We began by introducing the students to the word wall and KWL chart to get an idea of pre-existing knowledge. During the first lesson, the students participated in an activity where they were blindfolded and worked with a partner to go outside for a walk. This was followed by a discussion about the importance of light and the impact it had on us when it is taken away. During the second lesson, students worked in their science groups and answered open-ended questions covering all topics on light. Students used equipment such as tennis balls, torches to help them investigate the answers. Their answers were recorded in their science journals and were assessed against a rubric.
Our Explore stage went for 5 lessons. We used each lesson to cover a different topic about light. The topics that we covered included shadows, refraction, light absorption, white light and reflection. Students participated in interactive activities during each lesson which had them investigating and exploring. Activities included silhouette drawings, light boxes, mazes, making colour wheels, doing mirror writing and using many different materials and equipment with light.
The Explain stage of our unit was over 4 lessons, which started with an incursion where scientist Grant Mills came to consolidate students' understanding of the unit content so far, through class discussions and interactive activities. From here, students learned about the design cycle and applied this knowledge to designing, creating and presenting a periscope. Students were able to explain how a periscope works in relation to light and matter.
The Elaborate stage went for 4 lessons. 2 lessons were run earlier in the unit as revision sessions where students used both the light boxes and role play. The other 2 Elaborate lessons were run after the Explain stage. Students used light boxes to create a light maze. Students used the prisms, mirrors and other objects to use reflection, refraction and absorption to create a light path using the beam of light. Students recorded their maze onto grid paper using 3D drawing.
I'm green! I'm red. And we are the primary colours of light. If we mix them around really fast, we can create white light! Since they are the primary colours of light, they can create green when they mix together. Yeah! Woo!
The Evaluate phase went for 2 lessons. Students designed and created a poster on light with the intentions to teach others about light. Students had to cover the topics which we have learnt throughout the unit, including shadows, reflection, refraction, absorption and white light. Students used their science journals to help them gather information which they wanted to put on their poster. During the final science lesson, students participated in a post-test similar to the pre-test they did in the Engage phase. Students worked on the test individually so we could measure their learning journey.
Throughout the unit we used diagnostic, formative and summative assessment. We measured students' learning as a whole using a word wall and KWL chart in each lesson. This enabled us to watch students' knowledge and understanding of the topic grow throughout the unit. We used an observation system to assess students as either high, medium or low for each lesson and recorded this onto a checklist. We also assessed students' science journal entries daily, marking them against a rubric assessing skills in English and science content.
Our teaching tool throughout this unit was using the light boxes. Students had several sessions using the boxes and were always engaged in the lessons and interacted really well in their groups. While teaching students different concepts of light, it was really beneficial to be able to demonstrate it to them by using the beam of light from the boxes and have them manipulate the light and see how it worked. Students were able to understand the concepts of refraction, reflection and absorption really well through physically creating it with the light boxes.
Throwing back by a body, surface of light, heat or sound without absorbing it.
Is made up of all the colours of the rainbow. When the waves are seen together, it makes white light.
A shadow is a dark area or shape caused by a body coming between rays of light and the surface.
Refraction is the bending of light as it goes from one substance to another.
Reflection of light occurs when a light ray hits the surface.
Oh, these 3 weeks with Miss Brown and Miss Whitaker have been amazing. They've taught us lots about shadows, refraction, absorption, white light, and reflection. It has been very nice having them. Thank you.
We really enjoyed our MSTIE experience overall. We had a terrific class and built great relationships with both our students and mentor teacher. Using the 5E model was really beneficial to us, and we found that the students were really engaged in the topic throughout the unit. The lessons that we found most successful included the lessons which we used the light boxes for, having students revise all the light topics through group role plays, along with our incursion in which a scientist came to visit the students. We did not encounter any limitations and were able to solve any problems before the lessons. Each day ran smoothly and to plan. We would definitely recommend participating in the MSTIE program. We learnt a lot and had a great time on placement.